She laughed. What? You think you're some kind of catch? When I said I deserved better treatment, I said, let's find out. Then I downloaded a dating app right in front of her. She stopped laughing when she saw how many matches I got the first week. I 29 male, been with Heather for 3 years. Lived together for 2. Last Sunday was our anniversary dinner. I'd made reservations at this Italian place she mentioned wanting to try months ago. She showed up an hour late, no apology, just slid into the booth like nothing happened. Traffic, she said, scrolling through her phone. I'd been sitting there like an idiot, turning down the waiter's suggestions to order appetizers while waiting. But whatever, I let it slide. Always did. Dinner was the usual, me trying to have a conversation, her giving one-word answers between Instagram stories. When the check came, she didn't even pretend to reach for her wallet anymore. Just kept scrolling while I paid. In the car, I finally said something. You know, it would be nice if you seemed interested in our anniversary, or just us in general. She snorted. Seriously? You're gonna be that guy? What guy? The needy boyfriend who needs constant attention. It's not cute, Garrett. Wanting my girlfriend to put her phone down during our anniversary dinner is needy? God, you're so dramatic. This is why Melissa's boyfriend is so much better. He doesn't whine about every little thing. Melissa, her best friend who she constantly compared me to her rotating cast of boyfriends. Last month I wasn't spontaneous enough because Todd surprised Melissa with Coachella tickets. Month before that, I wasn't ambitious enough because Jake had just made partner at his firm. I'm not whining, I'm saying I deserve better treatment than being ignored. That's when she laughed. Not a chuckle but a full belly laugh. Had to wipe tears from her eyes. What, you think you're some kind of catch? Please, you're lucky I even give you the time of day. Something in me just shifted. Like a switch flipped. Let's find out. Find out what? I pulled out my phone, downloaded Bumble right there at the red light, started filling out my profile while she watched, mouth hanging open. What are you doing? Finding out if I'm a catch. You seem pretty confident I'm not, so this should be entertaining for you. Are you serious right now? You're downloading dating apps? Why not? According to you, nobody will want me anyway. Should be a good laugh. She grabbed for my phone, but I pulled it away. This is childish. Thought you liked guys who don't whine? I'm not whining anymore. I'm exploring options. We're in a relationship. Are we though? Feels more like I'm your wallet and ego boost when Melissa's boyfriends make you feel inferior. By the time we got home, I'd uploaded photos and written my bio. Set my radius to 25 miles, age range 25 to 35. The matches started rolling in before we even got inside. 3 matches in the elevator. 2 more walking to our door. Heather's face was getting redder with each notification ping. Turn that off. Why? You said I wasn't a catch, just verifying your theory. She stomped to the bedroom, slammed the door. I slept on the couch, phone pinging every few minutes with new matches. By morning I had 73. Monday she pretended nothing happened. Made breakfast, humming like everything was normal. I sat at the table, openly swiping through profiles. Morning, she said sweetly. Too sweetly. Morning. Sleep well? Great, actually. Sophie and I talked until 2 a.m. She's a pediatric nurse, loves hiking. We're grabbing coffee Thursday. The plate she was holding hit the floor. Eggs everywhere. Sophie? Yeah, matched last night. Really cool girl. Oh, and Emma wants to get drinks Friday. She's the one with the golden retriever. You'd like her dog. You're not actually meeting these women. Why wouldn't I? Apparently I need to see what's out there, since I'm so lucky you give me the time of day. She spent the next hour crying, then yelling, then crying again. I just kept swiping. Matched with a lawyer named Valerie who ran marathons. A teacher named Brooke who did pottery on weekends. A chef named Amara who sent me a joke about sourdough that actually made me laugh out loud. Tuesday, Heather tried a different approach. Came home with lingerie from Victoria's Secret, cooked dinner for the first time in 6 months. Even put her phone in the other room. This is nice, I said, cutting into the chicken she'd somehow not burned. I've been thinking, maybe I have been a little distant lately. Puh. We should plan a trip, somewhere romantic. What about Cabo? Can't. I have dates lined up Thursday through Sunday. Fork clattered on her plate. You're not serious. Dead serious. Coffee with Sophie Thursday, drinks with Emma Friday, Saturday afternoon Valerie and I are checking out the farmer's market, Sunday brunch with Amara. I won't let you. Let me? Like how you let me pay for everything? Let me sit alone at restaurants waiting for you? Let me listen to how every other boyfriend is better? That's different. You're right. Those women actually seem interested in spending time with me. Wednesday morning, the love bombing intensified. Woke up to her attempting breakfast in bed. Burnt toast and runny eggs, but points for effort, I guess. Found little notes in my work bag. I love you. You're amazing. Can't wait to see you tonight. My coworker Jerome saw me toss them in the trash. Trouble in Paradise? Paradise been closed for renovations. I'm checking out other resorts. Damn. That bad? Showed him my Bumble matches, up to 127 now. His eyes bugged out. Bro, you've been holding out on us. You're like a secret hot person. Apparently my girlfriend didn't get the memo. That night, Heather was waiting with candles, wine, the whole production, wearing the dress I'd complimented once 2 years ago. I made reservations at Chez Laurent for tomorrow. Can't. Coffee with Sophie, remember. Cancel it. No, I'm trying here. You're panicking. There's a difference. She threw the wine glass against the wall. Red everywhere, glass shards on the hardwood. You want me to beg? Fine, I'm sorry I laughed at you. You're sorry I found out I have options. Not the same thing. What do you want from me? Nothing anymore. That's the point. Thursday's coffee date with Sophie went great. She was actually interested in my job, IT consulting, not glamorous, but she asked follow-up questions like a normal person. Laughed at my dumb jokes. Insisted on splitting the check without me having to ask. Came home to find Heather had screenshot my Bumble profile and sent it to her group chat. How do I know? Because Melissa's boyfriend Todd texted me. Todd bro, heads up. Heather's painting you as cheating trash in the girl chat. Melissa's eating it up, but I saw your anniversary post last week. You were sitting alone for an hour. I get it. Me. Thanks for the heads up. She's been comparing you to me for months. It's weird AF. Made me uncomfortable at every group hang. You deserve better. Plot twist I didn't see coming. Friday afternoon, Heather announced she was coming to my date with Emma. You can't stop me. It's a public place. True, Emma loves drama though. She produces reality TV. Might actually help my chances. She backed down. But when I got home from drinks, Emma was hilarious. We talked for 3 hours. Heather was on the couch with her laptop. I made us a couples counseling appointment. Pass. You have to go. Why? We're not really a couple. I'm just lucky you give me the time of day, remember? I didn't mean it. Yes, you did. You meant every word. And you've meant it every time you showed up late, every time you ignored me for your phone, every time you compared me to whoever Melissa was dating. I just finally believed you. Saturday she tried sabotage. Called the farmer's market info booth asking about her boyfriend Garrett, who was meeting someone there. They don't care, lady. Valerie thought it was hilarious when I told her. So your ex is stalking your dates now? Not ex yet. Still figuring out the living situation. Well, when you do, I know a great apartment complex that just had a unit open up. She gave me the property manager's card. Valerie was a planner. I liked that. Sunday morning, last-ditch effort. Heather's mom called. Garrett, sweetheart, Heather told me you're having some kind of breakdown? No breakdown, Linda. Just realized I've been accepting scraps and calling it a feast. She loves you. She loves having someone to split rent with who doesn't call her out on her crap. That's not fair. Neither is showing up an hour late to anniversary dinners, but here we are. The brunch with Amara was perfect. She picked this hole-in-the-wall place with the best pancakes I'd ever had. We talked about everything. Work, family, the weird transition from your 20s to 30s. She actually asked about my interests. Novel concept. When she found out I played guitar, hadn't touched it in a year because Heather said it was noise, she lit up. My brother's in a band. They need a rhythm guitarist. You should jam with them sometime. I'm really rusty. So, music's supposed to be fun, not perfect. Damn, when was the last time I did something just for fun? Came home to an intervention. Heather, Melissa, and 3 other friends sitting in the living room like some budget reality show. Garrett, we need to talk about your behavior, Melissa started. My behavior? This dating app nonsense. You're humiliating Heather. Interesting. Was it humiliating when she laughed at me for wanting basic respect? You're being dramatic, one of them said. I pulled up my phone, showed them my match count, 216 now. Seems like a lot of women don't think I'm being dramatic. They think I'm a catch. Heather burst into tears. Fine, you're a catch. Are you happy? You're attractive and fun, and I screwed up, I get it. Do you though? Because this feels like you're upset you were wrong, not sorry you treated me like garbage. Same thing. It's really not. Monday, I signed the lease on the apartment Valerie recommended. Great place, walking distance to work, and the property manager gave me a deal on the deposit. Started packing that night. You're really leaving? Heather stood in the doorway watching me bubble wrap my gaming console, the one she called a waste of space. Yep, for some randoms on an app? For me, the fact that 200 plus women saw value in me that you couldn't, that's just proof I was right. I see value in you. Now, when there's competition, when I'm packing, when your friends' boyfriends are asking why you treated me like dirt, that stopped her cold. What? Oh yeah, Todd thinks you're toxic, said you comparing us constantly made everyone uncomfortable. Her phone buzzed. Melissa. She ignored it. I'll change. Cool. Change for the next guy. I'm good. Moving day was Saturday. My buddy Jerome and his brother helped. Heather spent the whole time on the couch, trying different tactics. Tears, anger, bargaining, even tried to laugh again. You'll be back. Those app girls just want attention. Sophie texted right then. Good luck with the move. Let me know if you need help organizing. I'm weirdly good at it. I smiled at my phone. At least they want to give attention too, not just take it. Final box loaded. Handed her my tea. Rent's paid through the month. Should give you time to find a roommate. Garrett, please. Remember when you said I was lucky you gave me the time of day? I didn't mean. You were right, I was lucky. Lucky to finally see how little you thought of me. Lucky to realize I deserve better. Lucky to find out that, yeah, actually I am a catch. Left her standing there. Phone was blowing up before I even got to the truck. Ignored it all. New apartment was perfect. Sophie came by with a plant. Valerie brought wine. Emma sent a pizza because moving sucks and cooking sucks more. Amara texted about the band practice next week. Wasn't dating any of them exclusively yet. Taking time to remember who I was when someone wasn't constantly diminishing me. Turns out I'm pretty okay. More than okay, actually. Got my guitar out for the first time in forever. Neighbors haven't complained yet. Heather still texts sometimes. Alternates between I miss you and you're an ass. Melissa apparently broke up with Todd because he took my side. The friend group imploded when they realized nobody actually liked Heather. They just felt bad for her. Me? I'm good. Better than good. Last week Sophie and I went hiking. She actually waited for me when I got winded instead of mocking my cardio. Valerie and I hit the farmer's market most Saturdays. She remembers I'm allergic to strawberries without me having to remind her constantly. Emma invited me to a TV rap party. Didn't once compare me to her ex. Amara's teaching me to make bread. Hasn't checked her phone during a single baking session. Not saying any of them are the one or whatever. But they all have one thing in common. They saw value in me from the start. Didn't need 216 other women to point it out first. Funny thing about being treated like you're nothing special, you start to believe it. Until someone laughs at you for thinking you deserve basic human decency. Then you realize, maybe they're the one who's nothing special. So yeah, downloaded a dating app out of spite. Found out I was a catch. More importantly, found out I always was. Just needed someone to laugh at me to finally see it.